Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ben Barredo here, the real estate pro with Keller Williams Realty, and I told you I was going to make this video. I made a mistake, and I'm here to correct it. I will admit when I get stuff wrong, and so in the last video, I got a fact wrong, and it was regarding property tax proration, hard word to say, and who actually pays property taxes at closing when a house sells. So I'm going to set the record straight for you right now. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Barredo, the real estate pro. If you haven't met me yet, I am a real estate agent in the Knoxville, Tennessee area with Keller Williams Realty. I work with buyers and I work with sellers in meeting their real estate needs. And if you or someone you know is in need of a real estate agent, regardless of where you live in the country, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you out. That's what I want to do, all right? So with that out of the way, let's talk about property tax proration, and exactly what is property tax proration. So property tax proration is when you when an escrow, the taxes are divided evenly between the buyer and the seller, and that doesn't mean evenly 6 months to 6 months. It means that you're basically going to pay only for the taxes during the time that you own the home. So whether it's a month, whether it's 45 days, you're only going to pay for that amount of time. So, you know, property taxes, they can be so confusing, and obviously so. I'm a professional real estate agent with a license, and I got this wrong in the last video. You know, there's questions come up like, when are they due? How are they prorated? Why does the settlement statement show that I owe money on taxes when I just paid the bill? For most counties and municipalities in Tennessee, property taxes are collected on an annual basis, and for the calendar year. However, taxes are not due on the 1st of January. Taxes are actually paid in arrears in Tennessee, and they're due on the 1st of October, and they become delinquent March 1st of the next year. So what arrears means is that you pay for the time you've been the owner, not the upcoming year you're expected to remain the owner. So for example, if families who've paid their property taxes on October 1st, they paid for, in 2011, they paid for 2011. They're not paying for 2012. The settlement statement in prorate taxes in the HUD-1 form, it uses a simple calculation, and the annual tax amount is divided by 365 days and prorated to the buyer and a seller according to the closing date. So if a closing takes place on the 1st of October in the calendar year, then the seller will pay the buyer at closing, and if the closing takes place after October 1st, the buyer generally will pay the seller. So this way, each party pays their fair share of taxes. And a simple illustration would be like this. The property taxes for a house is $365. And the company will divide that number by 365, determining $1 per day of you being in the home. And if the closing takes place on March 30th, then the seller will pay the buyer $89 at closing. That's $1 times the 89 days they've been a homeowner. When the tax bill is released on the 1st, the buyer will pay the full amount because she received the seller's contribution at closing. But if the closing takes place on November 1st, then the seller will have already paid the taxes, or it will be collected anyway at closing, and the payment will be sent by the title company, and therefore the buyer will pay the seller $61 at closing for the 61 days that they will own the property at the end of the year. So, you know, I know that probably didn't help things out much, but I wanted to just really correct the thing about arrears. You don't pay taxes forward, you pay taxes for the past. I want to give you a huge shout out to Kristi Maddox at First Priority Title for helping me get this math straight in my head. And if you have any questions about closing, taxes, if you need deed work, anything that has to do with home ownership, you know, give a shout out to First Priority Title. They're great. They're located in North Knoxville. I'll have an address in the description and their contact information. Ask for Kristi Maddox or Katie Freeland. They will help you out. They're awesome. And remember, if you need anything from me regarding your real estate needs or questions, hit me up. Regardless of where you are in the country, I'm here to help you. My goal is to be your realtor for life. and your resource for all things real estate related. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and then share it on your social media platforms. Help me get the word out there. Help me build up my audience. I'd really appreciate your support. Thanks again for watching this video, guys. Have a great day.